What if I told you that gorgeous $500 water fountain in your neighbor's yard could be made for under $30 using items you might throw away? Well, stick around because I'm about to show you exactly how to do that and 9 other stunning fountain ideas that will transform your garden without breaking the bank. Welcome back to Senior Green Thumbs, where we prove that the best gardens grow from creativity, not credit cards. I'm your host, and today we're diving into 10 incredible DIY water fountains made entirely from recycled materials. Each one looks like it came from an expensive garden center, but you'll be amazed at what they actually cost to make. Now, I know what you're thinking. DIY fountains sound complicated. But here's the thing. Every single one of these projects is beginner friendly, and I'll walk you through exactly what materials you need and where to find them. Plus, if you stick around until number 5, I'm going to show you a fountain idea that transforms a simple whiskey barrel into something that looks like it belongs at a luxury resort. Trust me, your neighbors are going to be asking for your secret. Before we jump in, if you love saving money while creating something beautiful for your garden, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We post new money-saving garden projects every week, and you won't want to miss them. All right, let's start turning trash into treasure. Fountain 1. Wine Barrel Waterfall. First up, we have the Wine Barrel Waterfall, and this one is absolutely stunning. You'll need an old wine barrel, and don't worry if it's seen better days. That rustic charm is exactly what we're going for. You'll also need a small submersible pump, some flexible tubing, and river rocks. The magic happens when you drill a hole near the top of the barrel for your tubing, then create a rock cascade down the front. The water flows over the rocks and pools at the bottom, where your pump recirculates it back to the top. The sound is incredibly relaxing, and the whole thing looks like something you'd see at an expensive winery. Here's the best part. While a similar fountain at a garden center would cost you over $200, this beauty comes together for under $40. And if you're concerned about drilling, ask your local hardware store to pre-drill the holes when you buy your supplies. Most places are happy to help. Fountain 2. Vintage watering can cascade. Number 2 is perfect for anyone who loves that charming cottage garden look. For this one, you'll hunt down 3 to 4 vintage watering cans. Thrift stores and garage sales are gold mines for these. You'll also need a small pump, some chain, and a shepherd's hook or sturdy bracket. The concept is simple, but the effect is magical. You hang the watering cans at different heights, with the pump pushing water to the top can. As it overflows, it fills the next can, then the next, creating this beautiful cascading effect. The sound is like gentle rain, and it adds such character to any garden corner. What I love about this project is that even dented or slightly rusty watering cans work perfectly. That weathered look just adds to the charm. You can often find damaged ones at garden centers for next to nothing because they can't sell them for their original purpose. Fountain 3. Stacked Clay Pot Tower. Here's a classic that never goes out of style, the stacked clay pot tower. This gives you that beautiful Mediterranean fountain look without the Mediterranean price tag. You'll need terracotta pots in different sizes, a large saucer for the base, and your trusty small pump. The trick is stacking them largest to smallest, with your pump tube running up through the drainage holes. When you turn it on, water bubbles up through the top pot and cascades down each level. It's simple, elegant, and fits perfectly in any garden setting. Now here's a money-saving tip that I absolutely love. Garden centers often have cracked or chipped pots they can't sell at full price. These are perfect for our project because any small cracks actually help with the water flow, and you can seal larger ones with aquarium-safe silicone. I've built these entire fountains for under $25 using damaged pots. Fountain 4. Repurposed Bird Bath. Tiered fountain. Number 4. Transform something you might already have in your garden. An old bird bath. Even if the basin is cracked and can't hold water anymore, It's perfect for this project. You'll pair it with a large decorative bowl and create a stunning two-tier fountain. The bird bath becomes your upper tier, and you position a beautiful bowl underneath as your water reservoir. Your pump sits in the bottom bowl and sends water up to the bird bath, where it overflows in a gorgeous curtain of water back down to the reservoir. It's elegant, it's traditional, and it gives new life to something that might otherwise end up in the trash. Estate sales are fantastic places to find both bird baths and decorative bowls. I've seen people create $1,000 looking fountain setups for under $50 this way. Plus, you can add solar lights around the base for nighttime ambience. Fountain 5. The Wow Factor. Whiskey Barrel Pond with Rockstream. All right, here's number 5. The one I promised would absolutely amaze you. This whiskey barrel pond with Rockstream looks like something a professional landscaper would charge $800 to install, but you can create it for under $60. You start with a half whiskey barrel, which you can find at garden centers or online. Line it with pond liner. Then here's where the magic happens. You create a natural-looking stream using flat stones that leads into your barrel pond. Your pump pushes water up through tubing hidden behind the rocks, and it flows down this beautiful stone stream right into your pond. The effect is absolutely stunning. It looks completely natural, like you discovered a little mountain stream in your backyard. The sound is incredibly peaceful, that gentle babbling brook effect that makes you want to sit and relax for hours. But here's what makes this truly special. You can actually add goldfish to the barrel pond portion. Suddenly, you don't just have a fountain, you have a complete water feature with living elements. Your guests will be convinced you hired a professional landscaper. The secret to making this look professional is in arranging the stones. Don't make them too perfect. Nature isn't symmetrical. Vary the sizes, leave some gaps, and let some stones overhang slightly. That's what creates that authentic, natural appearance that fools everyone. Fountain 6, Galvanized Bucket. Fountain set moving on to number 6, the Galvanized Bucket Fountain Set. This one gives you that trendy, modern farmhouse look that's so popular right now. You'll need 3 galvanized buckets in different sizes, and the key is finding ones with those classic rope or chain handles still attached. You drill holes in the bottoms, thread your tubing through, and stack them largest to smallest. The water pumps up to the top bucket and overflows down through each level. What makes this special is that rustic, industrial look combined with the soothing sound of flowing water. Farm supply stores are your best bet for finding these buckets, and they're often much cheaper than buying decorative buckets at garden centers. The weathered, working bucket look is exactly what you want anyway. You can leave them natural or paint them to match your outdoor decor. Fountain 7. Old Tire Planter Fountain. Now, number 7 might surprise you. It's the Old Tire Planter Fountain. I know what you're thinking, but trust me on this one. When done right, this creates a surprisingly elegant and unique fountain that's also incredibly eco-friendly. You'll need a large tire, truck tires work best, pond liner, decorative stones, and a small fountainhead attachment for your pump. The tire becomes your reservoir, lined and filled with water. Your fountainhead creates a beautiful spray pattern in the center, surrounded by decorative stones. The key to making this look sophisticated is the finishing touches. Paint the tire a dark brown or black, so it blends into the landscape. Choose beautiful river rocks or decorative stones for the top, and position it strategically in your garden. People will be amazed when you tell them what it's made from. Plus, you're keeping a tire out of the landfill while creating something beautiful. It's recycling at its finest. Fountain 8. Ceramic Sink Basin Fountain. Here's a really unique one. Number 8 is the Ceramic Sink Basin Fountain. Old farmhouse sinks, especially the deep ceramic ones, make absolutely stunning fountain bases. Even if they have chips or cracks, they're perfect for this project. You can find these at architectural salvage shops, or sometimes people giving them away during kitchen renovations. Pair it with some copper pipe for a rustic touch. Add your pump system, and you've got a fountain that's a real conversation starter. What I love about this approach is that every sink has its own character and history. Some have that beautiful, deep basin that creates wonderful water sounds. Others have interesting soap dishes or built-in features that add to the charm. It's like having a piece of history as your fountain centerpiece. Fountain 9. Stacked stone urn. Fountain. Number 9 brings that sophisticated spa-like feeling to your garden. The stacked stone urn fountain. Large decorative urns, even cracked ones, are perfect for this project. You fill them with river rocks and let your pump create a bubbling effect that flows over the stones. The beautiful thing about using a cracked urn is that those cracks actually enhance the water flow, creating interesting patterns and sounds. If you need to seal any large cracks, hydraulic cement works perfectly and actually adds to that authentic, weathered look. Architectural salvage yards and estate sales are gold mines for finding these urns. People often don't know what to do with damaged ones, so they're usually priced to sell. But in our hands, that damage becomes part of the fountain's character and charm. Fountain 10. Multi-level plant pot, Waterfall. Finally, number 10. The multi-level plant pot waterfall. This one's perfect if you want something lightweight that you can move around seasonally. You'll use 4 to 5 plastic planters in graduating sizes to create a cascading waterfall effect. The genius of this design is that you can integrate live plants around each level, creating a living fountain that changes with the seasons. Trailing plants like ivy or sweet potato vine create this gorgeous waterfall effect even when the water isn't running. This is especially great for seniors because it's lightweight, easy to maintain, and you can bring it closer to the house during harsh winter months. Plus, the combination of flowing water and living plants creates this lush, tropical feeling that transforms any space. There you have it. 10 stunning DIY water fountains that prove you don't need to spend a fortune to create something beautiful. Every single one of these projects costs a fraction of what you'd pay retail, and they're all made from materials that might otherwise end up in the trash. Now I want to hear from you. Which fountain caught your eye? Are you team rustic with the wine barrel? Or does that whiskey barrel pond have you dreaming of your own backyard oasis? Drop a comment below and let me know which one you're planning to tackle first. If these projects inspired your inner green thumb, make sure you're subscribed to Senior Green Thumbs for more money-saving garden ideas every week. Hit that like button if this video helped you see the potential in everyday items, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming projects. Next week, I'm showing you how to turn old furniture into stunning garden planters that look completely custom-made. You won't believe what we can do with a beat-up dresser and some creativity. Until then, keep growing, keep saving, and remember, the most beautiful gardens grow from imagination, not just irrigation. I'll see you in the next one.